So what we're going to be talking about here is kind of what's called the Greeble effect. This is mostly pertaining to things in software and graphic design, mostly 3D objects. For example, if you know Star Trek, like a Borg cube, instead of just being a cube, it's got all these different random looking things all around it that give it depth and dimension. You know, in Star Wars, the Death Star, a Star Destroyer, they have all these little things going on, and that's called greebling. Well, in drawing these cards, this is actually a really good thing to do, which can increase the way a card looks and the way your drawing looks. And this is what I do with all my cards, actually. So to kind of understand, if we take a line from point A to point B, it's straight, that's ungreebled. And you probably didn't even see that hardly. Yeah, so you see that's a straight line. Now, if you want to have that kind of greeble effect, you put all these little things going on in between. See, now it's no longer straight. This is one of the best techniques that I use for my card creations. So, for example, if you go like this and draw a head and horns. See, that's without the greebling effect. It's really not that great. Let's draw a head with the greebling effect. Let me change it up a little bit. So already you can see there's a slight difference. And this can be used in all kinds of things. Let's do a wing, for example. Bring a wing up here. Yeah, wouldn't really draw a wing like that, would I? So this is an ungreebled wing. I guess it's okay. But why not use the greebling technique? Okay, see all these little twists and jagged edges and everything. I'm coming around, and I never ever make it exact or straight. Because things in real life and in nature, they don't always come out exact or perpendicular or parallel, whatever you want to say. They have all kinds of things going on. And there's a wing now. You can see the differences between those two wings. I use this technique every time I draw. Now obviously there are things that will be exactly around, like an eyeball. That's understandable. Continue to do those around. But I mean, when you're drawing a creature, why not test trying to put all these little jaggeds and curves in there and just see, you know, how it turns out. Sometimes you just never know how it might increase the looks of your creatures. Anyways, why don't you go ahead and try it out and just see what it is that you can come up with. And that is terrible. See, even I do terrible too. If you do a card and you think you just drew absolutely terrible, just know you do what I do all the time. And just learn and have fun, and you know, drawing is just about having fun. And I actually feel like drawing something else. Let's draw something like a tentacle with the greebling effect. Yeah. Okay. Well, believe it or not, that's only part one. So here we go to part two. Part two is actually not just the outer lines. So, like, oh, let's go here. You see this wing? So I've done the outlines. I put those effects in there. Now we're talking about greebling again. That's adding all kinds of little things inside to make it interesting. One might be a bunch of little circles like this. That makes it kind of interesting. Maybe you'll put little squigglies down the wing. Maybe make it look like this. See how that wing now looks more interesting? That's another aspect of greebling. And if you look at my cards, all the time you can see all these different little things going on. You can just go back through and kind of analyze them. I wonder... nah. If I had some old ones I could look at, but you know, that's just kind of a start. But why don't you try doing this little effect here, try greebling. I think you might enjoy it. Anyways, that's actually the full length of this video. Have fun.